they can't leave their house because they're gonna be attacked just solely based on who they are. Stop the hate! Stop the hate!
There was an attack on a woman, a Filipino woman in New York City, Midtown. And watching that video on the news was very hard to digest. He didn't just kick her, he kicked her several times. She was just so helpless. And what was also painful that the doorman in front of that building didn't go out and help her. They were witnesses. They just shut the door on her. I do think about my mom because she's the senior population. She could be the next victim. Like most Asian Americans, like anybody, you just want to do your job, you get paid, you come back home to your family, enjoy your time. Attacks on Asian Americans have started long before I was born. Since Chinese Americans came to the United States. Since the pandemic of last year, there was this rise because of the xenophobia on our people. And it was due to a lot of racist rhetoric that was used from President Trump. Everybody thought that Asians were diseased. They stopped coming to our community. They didn't shop at businesses. And that really took a toll economically. But what happened also was there was this rise in anti-Asian hate. People were using Kung flu, China virus, all this racist rhetoric. They wanted to blame our people because they felt that we brought COVID or we are the disease. Hi, my name is Shirley, and me and my friends, we made these signs to keep all the Chinatown businesses safe. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So trying to stop the hate, and that was our first message. We had posters made that said, "I am not a virus." We had some volunteers that helped us put these posters in the community so that people felt safe and that victims and bystanders are encouraged to report the crime. Every day we wake up to a story about an Asian American being attacked. It's sad, but what I say to our friends is, what's the story going to be tomorrow? Who's going to be attacked tomorrow? What really hurt us the most was the Atlanta spa shootings. And that was because it killed 6 Asian women. And that was really the moment where Asian Americans really wanted to come together and just cry out loud, stop the hate, stop trying to attack us, stop killing us. But what was also inspiring was I saw a lot of diversity in the crowd, and that was helpful.
Honestly, decades upon decades upon decades of being silenced, unheard, unacknowledged, and I feel like today is much needed.
This is not a city that should allow to condone this type of hatred. We should not have people living in fear that they can't leave their house because they're going to be attacked just solely based on who they are. Enough is enough. Stop the hate. Stop the hate. Stop the hate.
So I believe for the Asian Americans, especially someone like myself who can speak English and some Chinese, is to go out into the community and explain to them why is it so important to report the crime. If it doesn't get reported, it's not documented, and it looks like nothing ever happens in China, and that it makes the community look like it's always safe, and that's not true. And maybe it may not be all in Chinatown, but they're all happening throughout the city and across America. Asian American history is missing from the classrooms. I grew up learning so much about the Holocaust, the Pilgrims, Black history, but there was nothing on Asian American history. I didn't learn this actually till I got into college, and that was bits and pieces. There weren't courses on Asian American history. If we incorporate Asian American history into the classroom, that just shines a light on who we are as a people. And then maybe we won't be so foreign. I believe one day when there's no racism, we can all walk freely. We're all at peace with each other. We have this mutual understanding of who we are, where we're from. And I feel that we can all live in this world where we can just have this love of each other and appreciate our differences.